start with Vince and then go to Brent.
Mark, we're talking to Coach Burns about your development. What are some areas specifically that you feel confident that you made the most progress to take advantage of your playing time?
Yes, I would say just me playing more vertical. I would say that Coach Garner, he's instilled that in me a lot. And just throughout these practices, I think that's something that I've been getting better on, playing vertical, getting my first step, going forward, and just shooting my hands.
Brent?
How far have you come since Coach Garner started talking to you about that? I mean, if you go back and look at like your spring tape to now, would it look vastly different? I mean, how far do you think you've come in those areas?
I think it would be a big change. Honestly, I think just from me being pushed and then me executing what Coach Garner wants and just me doing it, I think it would be a big change if you was to look at a spring film to practice today. I think it would be a big change on just the tempo, the level of play, how I'm shooting my hands, how I'm playing vertical and things like that. And it all goes back to just Coach Garner always on me about it and just wanting the best for me.
Ryan?
Omari, what's been the key to you guys' run defense so far? Just as simple as you guys winning some one-on-one battles, or something about the way you guys kind of play mentality-wise, or what's it been?
I would say it's just the small things, just focusing on the little details and just playing vertical. It's all about playing vertical, getting that knockback, and then once you do that, that allows you to make plays, that allows the linebackers to make plays, and everybody is just looking good right now, and we just got to keep improving as a defense.
Adam and Jimmy?
How do you feel when you get off the field and your offense comes out and scores in about 90 seconds and you're called back on the field? What's that like?
It's a good feeling, even though you might have just come off of the field. That's what we have guys for. We rotate in, rotate out. Everybody plays. Everybody do their job when they get in there, and it's all about just being ready when your time comes. But we love to see the offense putting up points. It's fun.
Coach Garner said recently that if a big guy runs out of gas, there's no way to refuel his tank. Do you agree with that?
I definitely think it's always a way to refill the tank, and I think that's what comes into play with our depth and just getting everybody ready throughout these practices, throughout the week, just focusing on the little details. Everybody is focusing, and everybody is locked in so that when it's their time, even though if a person gets tired, goes down, or anything like that, the next man comes in and we don't miss a beat. And that's what we want to do as a D-line ourselves, and that's what Coach Garner wants to put on tape for everyone to see as well.
Two things. First career start against Missouri. How'd you handle it? Nerves? More calm than you thought you would? How'd you handle that?
I would say it was just more calm, just being focused, like locked in. We go every week we go by and we say just be locked in. Even if you're not getting the reps, you still have to take the mental reps. Everybody, and those help. The mental reps actually help because when it's your time to be called, you never know when it's going to be your time. You just have to go in, be locked in, be ready to perform. And you just got to do and perform at a high level. And that's what I think we're going to do, and that's what I think the D-line is doing right now. And we just got to keep improving.
And your superstition of drinking a Minute Maid on game day each time, where did that come from? Talk about that.
It's just, I've always loved Minute Maid, so I've always I used to get a drink of Minute Maid before every game. I did it since I was in middle school, and it's just been something I've always kept with me. So I make sure I get a Minute Maid before we go on the road or go to the hotel, so I can have it before the game.
Specific flavor?
No specific flavor, but I do not like the regular lemonade. I would just say, actually, I would go with watermelon. Watermelon.
Anything else? Back to Jimmy.
Could you talk about, Coach Heupel made mention that how important 48 hours are before a game, and he said there were some previous games where he didn't feel like the team did a really good job of that, but they did better against Missouri. Could you expand on why you felt like the team may have done better than 48 hours before Missouri?
Because it's just something that Coach Heupel always says is that we're a race against ourselves. And that's just, I feel like it's clicking for this team now to show that we're showing glimpses of how good we can be. And I think it's clicking to show that we can be an actual good team, and everybody's buying in, everybody's locked in, and just focus on the little details from when it's not actually on the playing field or it's just a walkthrough or breakfast or meals or anything like that. It's all the little things that go play into Saturday, and it's the build-up that actually wins the game on Saturday, not what we do on Saturday.
Follow up?
When you have a performance like you did against Missouri, does that make you eager to get out on the field and play another game? Because as you mentioned, it shows how good you can be.
Well, I would say like every week is a week that we are eager to get out there and prove something that we are the Tennessee Vols. I feel like, of course, after a big win like that, we're going to come in this week hard working, ready to get back on the field. We're back in Neyland. It's going to be fun. And I think that, but every week is a big week, and every week we come in ready to play.
Thank you, Vico.
Yep.